Defining the current, you will be write A, okay, and for defining the temperature, you will write the symbol theta. This is the basic fundamental dimensional formula. Okay, there is a very important formula which will be used in class 11. This is these things, M and T, M and T. Okay, then what is the dimension? With the help of dimension, you can find how can one physical quantity depend upon any another physical quantity. For example, in case of velocity, you know very well. Okay, velocity has the unit meter per second. So meter means length. So velocity is depend upon length and velocity is also depend upon time. But velocity is depend upon length, meter, length by the positive power divided in numerator power 1, and velocity depend upon the time second in denominator, so t has the power -1. So there is no need to write down the positive one, so only the dimension of velocity is equal to L t minus 1. And why you use the mod? Mod means the dimensional formula cannot be negative. Okay, cannot be negative means like that, there is negative, no. Okay, so it is the only symbol. So it is saying that velocity is depend upon length and time. Velocity is depend directly proportional to length and inversely proportional to time with power 1 and 1. Okay, this is the use of dimension. Any physical quantity which have the unit, it have dimension also. You can write down their dimension with the help of their formula and their unit. Some physical quantity, more than one physical quantity have the same unit and same dimension also. Okay, for example, we have just said that we are taking, suppose that energy has the dimension what? Energy means you maybe write down half mv square. You can take any formula of the energy, half mv square, mg as force into displacement, like that. Okay, suppose that force into displacement, this is the work done. So work done, energy, okay, these are the same because work done and energy, this means same in case A on the basis of their unit and dimension. They both have the unit joule. And what is the dimension of force? Force is the mass into acceleration, that means the m and t minus 2 complete dimension of this force. When you will multiply displacement with the length, then what will total dimension of the energy? M and 2 t minus 2. Work can also have the same dimension, m into t minus 2. Okay, one thing more, torque is also have the same formula, force into perpendicular displacement. So it have also the same dimension, m into t minus 2, same dimension. Okay, so what is the need of dimension? Why will we discuss about dimension? When dimension has the so types of the problem, because energy and work and torque, all this data, suppose it may be energy and work may be same, have the same unit joule, but torque is the difference, Newton meter. Okay, so have the dimension formula is same. So why we use this dimension? Okay, so dimension have the many applications also. Some application we are going to discuss. Okay, dimension formula have the same applications. We will discuss about the application of the dimension. Okay, first application is that. Okay, first application saying that with the help of dimension you can convert one formula have unit in another unit. Okay, one unit into another unit. One thing more, in significant figure, the scientific notation of any value, suppose that 3.16 into 10 to the power minus 19. So this minus 19 has no significant figure. Okay, keep in your mind. Okay, and one thing more, any fixed value has the infinite number of significant figure. Okay, any fixed value, suppose that pi 22/7. So suppose that in this room there are the 10 students. This is fixed. Okay, so when the value is fixed, then it has the infinite significant figure. Okay. Now come to the dimensions. Okay, so with the help of dimension you can convert one formula, one unit into another unit by using formula. N1 U1 equal to N2 U2. N1 is the data value. Suppose that one, you just want to know that 1 Newton have how much dyne. Newton is the SI unit and dyne is the CGS, unit of force. You know, when the unit get changed, okay, CGS SI, when the unit system will get changed, but dimension will not change when formula is same, because Newton force have the same dimension when you will be take the unit in Newton or in dyne. So dimension formula will be same. So you can change it by one to another. How? Value of N1 is 1, value of dimension of Newton, this is the N and T minus 2. Suppose that this is the 1, 1, 1. You just want the value of N2 and dimension will be same, N and T minus 2, but suppose that this is 2, 2, 2. Okay, now what is the value of N2? So N2 is equal to N1 upon N2, L1 upon L2, T1 upon T2 to the power minus 2. Okay? M1 L T 1 1 1. 1 is the in SI unit, 2 is in CGS unit. Okay? And suppose that you just want the value of N2. Now you can just convert 2 into 1 or 1 into 2. Suppose that 2 value will be converted into 1. So this is mass. Mass in CGS in gram. How can it will be changed in M1 means kg? So how much gram is equal to 1 kg? 1000 gram. Okay. So just divide by M1 upon what is the value of M2? You may write down M2 equal to M1 upon 1000, because M1 in kg and M2 in gram. Okay, so 1 gram is equal to 1 kg upon 1000. Just write down here. M1 upon 1000, 1000 will be moving upward. Same like that length. L1 upon L in meter, L2 in centimeter. So again you write down L1 and convert into meter. So 100 will be moving upward. And time will be same, second. So there is no problem. Okay. T1 upon T1 to the power minus 2. Complete it will be cancelled. There is 3 0, 2 0, 10 to the power 5 0. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Value of N2 is equal to this. That means you may be write down 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. So with the help of dimension you can change one unit into another unit. Another use of the dimension formula, this is very important, which will come in your examinations. This is that dimension has one quality, this is called homogeneity quality. That means each terms, okay, each terms have the same dimension. For example, you know h is equal to ut plus half at square. There are the three terms, 1, 2, 3. Okay, in any equations each term has the same dimension. Each terms have the same dimension. You know the dimension of displacement s is l, dimension of u velocity lt minus 2, lt minus 1, and dimension of t time is t, and constant has no dimension. A acceleration lt minus 2 into t square, this is t power 2. Now it will be cancelled again, n equal to l plus l. So with the help of this concept you can check out any equation are correct or wrong. Any equation is correct or wrong. Okay. this is the use of the dimension, and you can also find out the dimension of unknown value. Dimension of unknown value. For example, suppose that acceleration equal to mass into velocity upon, suppose that there is x. I don't know what is the x. I don't know what is the x. Can you find out what will be the dimension of x? What will be dimension of x? And a is the acceleration, m is mass, v is velocity, and I do not know what is the x upon x. Okay, I just want to know about what is the x. Just apply this formula, homogeneity formula, and you can just find out the value of x. Just try it. Just try it. What's the okay? You know very well the dimension of acceleration is lt minus 2. Dimension of mass is the m. Dimension of velocity is equal to lt minus 1 upon x. I don't know what is the dimension of x. Just solve it. Okay, t minus 1 will be 1 minus cancel. L will be cancelled. Okay, now x is equal to m t minus 1 will be denominator. Now it comes to denominator mt. The dimension of x is equal to m into t. Okay, this is the second and very important use of dimension. Now there is some limitations of dimension. Dimension does not explain about the constant. Okay, one thing more, dimension, when the equation has more than 2 and more than 3 variables, then in this case you cannot be find out the value of the dimension. And one thing more, one application is also very important in dimension. Suppose that any physical quantity time is depend upon length and gravitational acceleration, then you can find out with the help of dimension formula by which relation time period depend upon length and gravitational acceleration. Very easily you can find out. How can you find out? By using the dimensional formula. Just check it. Suppose that question is that, suppose that time period is depend upon length and gravitational acceleration g. So what is the relation among them? What is the relation among them? Okay, suppose that t have the dimension only, time has the dimension only t. Okay, suppose that length is the dimension n, and suppose its power is a, and g is the dimension, you know very well, g is the acceleration, and t minus 2, suppose that it has the power b. It has the power b. We have just considered that. We just want to know that how does L and G depend upon t. We have think that we have just suppose that L depend upon t by power a, G depend upon t by power b. Okay, now solve it. T equal to L to the power a into L to the power b into t to the power minus 2b. Okay, just compare the dimension of both sides. Okay, so there is no L here, so suppose that L to the power 0 is here. Okay, now what will become? L to the power 0 into t to the power 1 equal to, what will become here? L to the power a plus b into t to the power minus 2b. Now just compare the dimension, both sides. So you know 0 equal to a plus b, equation number 1, and second, compare the dimension of t, 1 equal to minus 2b, equation number 2. What is the value of b? So b will become minus 1 by 2, and when you will keep this value, equation number 3 to 1, so a will become 1 by 2. So A is come. A, suppose that L have power A, B, G have power B. You can find out the value of A and B here. A is power 1 by 2 and B is power minus 1 by 2. Now keep these two value in given equation. You can find very easily the relation of length and gravitational acceleration with time period t. Keep this value in given equation. So t equal to L to the power A and A is 1 by 2. L to the power 1 by 2 and b to the power minus 1 by 2. G means g to the power b is b, and what is the value of b? Minus 1 by 2. So t equal to 1 by 2 means under root L by g. Minus sign comes to denominator and one constant will come. Okay, this is the another use of dimension. Okay student, now just try to do more and more such types of the question. If is there any doubt, then you can ask me, okay, on my channels. You can ask me directly. Okay, this is a complete revision of this second chapter, unit and dimension. Okay, now each and everything is in your hand. Just try to solve more and more question and try to solve your concept. Your concept will be clear when you will solve more and more questions. Okay. Now next will be meet for the next problem. Okay, goodbye, have a nice day.